If I could go back in time, I would give myself 9 specific pieces of advice about money that would have saved me years and prevented me from losing thousands of euros. Today, I'm going to share with you these 9 simple and concrete principles that I wish I had known in my 20s. The sooner you apply them, the faster you'll transform your relationship with money, make better financial choices, and begin to build lasting wealth. It's never too late to take action, so rest assured. In the face of retirement issues, inflation, and collective impoverishment, financial education has become an absolute necessity, although talking about money remains taboo for many. If you're truly determined to take control of your financial future starting now, comment, "I choose success" below to show your commitment and set yourself apart from those who remain inactive. Principle 1. Never finance liabilities with credit. This is the #1 mistake for people just starting their working lives. Buying liabilities on credit, the latest smartphone, a television, or a new car. A liability is anything that costs you money without bringing you any return, and the true cost is much heavier than you might imagine. If you buy on credit, a loan of $10,000 at 7% interest over 15 years will actually cost you an additional $6,178 in interest, or 61% of the borrowed amount. Meanwhile, this liability will have lost value. New cars lose an average of 20% as soon as you leave the dealership. Buying a liability on credit is like digging a hole in the sand. The more you dig, the more it fills up. Unfortunately, some end up over-indebted, unable to repay their loans, which can lead to banking restrictions, seizure of assets, eviction from housing, or even social exclusion. People who succeed financially make the conscious choice to avoid this crucial first mistake. Principle 2. Every professional experience counts. Whether it's a student job, part-time work, or a few hours here and there, you need to discover what motivates you at your core and what holds you back. Before becoming a financial advisor, I was an artificial intelligence engineer in a CAC-40 company. Before that, I was a web developer in Australia, and during my studies, I worked every summer in the fields detasseling corn, peeling garlic, or on the assembly line at Peugeot. These jobs taught me the value of money early on and gave me a taste for financial independence. Never underestimate what a summer in the fields can teach you about effort, patience, and work. Those who build solid fortunes understand that every professional experience is a stepping stone to a better understanding of their strengths and the value of a job well done. Principle 3. The golden rule of surplus budget. This is step 1 for properly managing your personal finances. Have a surplus budget, meaning more income than expenses. Spend less than you earn to avoid sinking into a cycle of debt. This may seem simple, but it's the pillar upon which all your security and financial freedom rests. While it's obviously important to enjoy life, your budget surplus will allow you to build an essential emergency fund to handle life's hardships. A car breakdown, a medical emergency, or job loss. Without this security, every unexpected event becomes a crisis. That's not all. A surplus budget is also the key to investing. This excess will allow you to place your money in assets that will generate returns, make your capital work for you, create passive income, and build a future where you won't solely depend on your salary. People who are financially free have all made this fundamental choice first. Principle 4. Harness the power of compound interest. Quick test. Would you prefer to receive $1 million right now or 1 cent that doubles every day for 30 days? Most people would choose the immediate million, but the doubled penny would yield more than $5.3 million in 30 days. That's the power of compound interest. Everything starts slowly, but over time, growth accelerates at a dizzying rate. If you invest $10,000 with an annual return of 10%, you'll earn $1,000 in the first year. But in the second year, that $1,000 will in turn generate interest, bringing you $100 in gains, then $1,110 in the third year, and so on. By the 10th year, you're no longer earning $1,000 each year, but $2,360. The earlier you start investing, the more compound interest works in your favor. Each dollar invested generates returns, and these returns in turn generate new returns. It's a virtuous circle that, over time, transforms small amounts into impressive sums. People who have built fortunes have understood this powerful mechanism and have chosen to take advantage of it. Principle 5. Invest in your knowledge. Knowledge is the only wealth that no one can take from you. Like compound interest in the stock market, knowledge accumulates and creates a snowball effect. Today, we have an incredible opportunity. The internet is an infinite playground where all knowledge is just a click away. YouTube can teach you a language, cooking, video editing, DIY skills, or how to manage your finances. Personally, I had a breakthrough 8 years ago when I bought my first guitar without knowing anything about it. After just 1 hour a day for a month, following tutorials mainly on YouTube, I was already playing better than 90% of people. Tim Ferriss explains in his book, The 4-Hour Chef, that by dedicating about 20 hours of practice, approximately 45 minutes a day for a month, you can master the basics of a skill well enough to surpass 90% of people. In investing, being better educated than the majority can give you a considerable edge, generate passive income, and change your financial future. Prosperous people have understood that continuous learning is a deliberate choice that pays exponential dividends. Principle 6. Take intelligent risks. Climbing a mountain without equipment or driving without a seatbelt is senseless. This kind of unnecessary risk puts you in your danger zone. Taking intelligent risks means leaving your comfort zone to enter your growth zone. In investing, unlike games of chance such as casino gambling, where the odds are against us, strategic investing offers a major advantage. The probabilities are in your favor. The stock market has yielded about 7.1% annual return net of inflation for over 200 years. Certainly, it presents short-term risks due to volatility, but at this rate, it would allow you to double your purchasing power every 10 years. Taking risks can also mean entrepreneurship. Starting a business can be one of the most enriching experiences of your life. Whether it's a startup, an entrepreneurial project, a service business, or a shop, entrepreneurship allows you to test, learn quickly, and even make a living if it works. Be careful though. More than 50% of micro-businesses don't survive past 3 years, but you will at least have gained valuable knowledge that no one can take away from you. Those who have built fortunes have all made this choice, to leave the comfortable to enter the profitable. Principle 7. Make assets work for you. Most likely, you will spend the majority of your life working to earn money. Why not generate complementary income through financial investments? This is something that the majority of people completely ignore. Savings aren't limited to basic bank accounts. Even an investment of $100 per month can be enough to create a habit and discipline that will put you on the right track. For example, with an investment of $5 per day for 30 years at 10% per year, you would obtain a final capital of $309,426. If this investment continues for another 10 years, the capital will reach $832,552. Imagine having investments bringing you $500, $1,000, or $1,500 per month in supplementary income. With time and a methodical investment strategy, this income can complement your salary, give you more freedom and more financial serenity. Don't wait until you have a fortune to begin. The number one regret of people we advise is not having started earlier. By beginning just 10 years earlier, you could go from $309,000 to $832,000. People who enjoy financial freedom have all made this decisive choice to make their money work rather than solely working for money. Principle 8. Beware of compound fees. When you start saving, you'll probably visit your banker or a traditional financial advisor. Make it a habit to thoroughly research the vehicles in which you invest, particularly the fees that can considerably reduce your performance. Your advisor will very likely offer you life insurance or investments with exorbitant fees. That's how my journey began, in my village bank, with products heavily laden with fees that didn't perform at all as expected. Just like interest, fees compound. Paying 3% in annual fees while investing $50,000 over 30 years means missing out on $250,000 in gains. That's enormous. 57% of your potential gains gone up in smoke because of these fees. Wise people make a conscious choice. They scrutinize fees with as much attention as potential returns. Principle 9. Today's money is worth more than tomorrow's. The value of your money decreases day by day. Inflation gradually erodes your purchasing power. What you can buy with $1,000 today might cost $1,200, $1,500, or even $2,000 in a few years. This is why letting your money sit in a checking account or a low-yield savings account is a losing and risky strategy in the long run. On the contrary, each dollar strategically placed today works for you and gains value, while each dollar left inactive depreciates. For example, if you keep $10,000 in an account with 1% annual interest, while inflation is at 5%, you lose 4% of purchasing power each year. In 10 years, you will have lost nearly a third of the real value of your money. Money that sleeps is money that dies. People who prosper financially have all made this crucial choice: to put their capital in motion rather than letting it erode. These 9 principles can completely transform your financial future if you choose to apply them starting now. Don't put off until tomorrow the decision that could change your life. The ideal time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. Show that you're among those taking control of their financial future by commenting, "I commit to succeed," and sharing which principle you're going to implement starting today to transform your financial life.